Good afternoon all, this is Darth Rabbit 07 coming to you today with another quick review. This is my third Wave 3 release figure. It's none other than the Pretender update to Skullgrin. And I just really do love this art on the side of the box. I love the art on the front of the box of the vehicle mode. And on the back we got Skullgrin. He gets there in 20 steps. There is the bio for those that want to see that. And for those looking in stores, there is that. A little bit of housekeeping. Make sure to always like, share, subscribe if you like my content. I hope I'm bringing it to you in a quicker, better fashion. And here we go. On to what's in the box, guys. As always, I want to start off with this excellent instruction set here. Shows you how to place his weapons, hold his guns, the whole 9 yards. As you open it on up, you get the steps to the transformation. And like I said before, you get there in roughly about 20 steps. And just wow, I love that they have incorporated the Pretender shell to transform into the Pretender's robot mode from G1, but they updated it for today with all the other accompanying bells and whistles. This also comes with him on the card here on the turntable, doing a little peekaboo session here. We'll get him out of his peekaboo session. And of note on the back, you have the 2 blasters plus the sword gun blasters right here in this tissue paper. We're going to free him in 3, 2, 1, and here he is with his horns closed. Let's get those opened up and bing. Now he's properly represented. I gotta say, guys, I really do love what they've done here. He's got his gun swords held in reverse swept way there to where he can just go through there cutting people up. He's got those tank turrets that can come off and double in the front there. And I feel this is properly fitting since he has like a walking arsenal of a Pretender shell that transforms into a tank, as you can see with his tank treads there in the back, and just looks really awesome. Let's get into some other official releases of Skullgrin with him. Here he is with his Generations 2.0 counterpart, Skullgrin, and the Pretender shell Skullgrin, which can also double as another weapon for the bigger bots to hold on to Skullgrin. So it's also a headmaster. And so we'll just get that guy here for prosperity at this point in the moment. So there you are, friends. You got Skullgrin again, and again. So that's all the Skullgrins in the robot modes. Let's get this guy into his tank mode and other alt modes in 3, 2, 1, and just on a side note, guys, never underestimate the power of the Pretender shell. It might get you sales again, and again. So there you go, my friends. Boom. A little cheesy, but on to the point. Thanks again for watching. Here is Skullgrin in his alt mode, looking very neato petito. Oh my word, this guy is awesome. This is the whole reason why I want the Pretenders to go forward with Deluxe Class and higher. I think that if we have Iguanus and Bomb Burst in this size, alongside of this guy in Deluxe Class, it can do the vehicle modes even more justice. And the only downfall on this vehicle mode that I got so far is that the freaking wheels, there's no wheels whatsoever, which is why I'm going to go back to the counterparts here in just a minute, because in 2010 they did a really great version of Skullgrin, as you will see here in just a moment here on the turntable, and I am over the hill with that version. What is quite impressive that for the smaller size compared to this guy, there's a lot going on still. And then it folded out into this tank like you see right here. Now this guy was an original tank on what if they had an earth mode and a Pretender, and yeah, you can see the head right there and whatnot, but they had the wheels going on, and this thing rolls. It had a clip system going on. That was its gimmick, but this thing is really like one of the more ultimate tanks because it's got the turret all the way around and it's got up and down vertical movement. So that's really a big plus. And this doubles as the weapon for the robot mode, as you saw a little while ago, and just an excellent way to do that. No gapping, the tank treads, everything is nicely painted. Boom, there's that. So you get back to this guy and you don't have any way for it to roll, and it's got treads, so it can't be just an outstanding hover tank, but then I guess you could pretend that it is a hover tank because it's got these wing things going on with the swords, the gun swords or what have you. So you got the gun swords going on, you got this, and that's a beautiful thing whenever you can incorporate swivel with aiming around, and this one can even do it kind of bonsai crazy, or what have you. That is just a really, really awesome, nice feature. I wish these Decepticon symbols had the white background like it ought to be, and that's the tempo there of the Decepticon symbol, but that's okay. And just kind of curious to see if I can pull something else off here with this. And 3, 2, 1, and you can get a semi Mad Max kind of look there if you add back the Titan Master from Power of the Primes, or yeah, the Power of the Primes Titan. Not really Titan. I can't even come up with it right now. Oh, he's one of the Primes. It's essentially Titan Master, but I mean, there's that shell with that and that look there. And the purples might be just a little bit off, but nobody probably ever thought we was going to get a fully transformed Pretender shell that is not a shell. It's the robot from the Pretender shell. That is just awesome. I really do thank the design team for doing that. Really, really, really cool. This looks kind of dorky, so I'm going to back it off a little bit. Or you can configure it to do a different way and you still have like a really mean looking tank using all the Skullgrin together. And really do like what I have here. So tickled I got this back in the day, and especially this now compared to this. I still think these guys right here need a legacy rendition. I want this to continue in the Deluxe Class. If I had a wish list of Pretender things, and I'll even like Bomb Burst and Iguanus deserves to get some deluxe mode action going on here. And it doesn't look bad, guys. I really do like this. Let's get this guy back into... Actually, we're not going to go backwards. We're just going to go into some final thoughts. Thanks again for watching and subscribing and all that good stuff. I highly recommend this. This is a really, really awesome Pretender, and deserves to be in everybody's collection there. And it's amazing how the old stuff works with the new stuff, and so on and so forth. You guys, if you get a chance and opportunity, definitely check in and get it and whatnot. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm going to do one more thing real quick. And there they are all together again one more time, just for some prosperity. I highly recommend the new Skullgrin. You definitely want to get a hold of it if you can. Like I said, this is showing up in stores, and I want to say thank you again to all those who have subscribed, like, and share my content. It just helps the channel continue to grow. Really do thank all the ones that have come before. Just want y'all to have an excellent week. It's Monday, and just be safe out there and have a great week. Happy hunting, guys. The DPCI is down in the description below. Thanks again.